Alright, now I think this should work. Can you guys hear me? I realized I've been talking to myself. Can you guys hear me? We good? Alright. Yeah, this time I forgot that I have to turn on my headset, so it was a new problem. Hello, everybody. Today, we're just going to be just doing some new boot goofing, as I like to call it. And what I mean by that is, at least for the first part, I wanted to do a 1000 trap mine challenge, and generally just, I don't know, I guess do some Q&A while I do that. And we may keep going with a grounded playthrough, or we may just goof around, but we'll just see where the day goes. This time I was aware that you guys, well, Sam Dog asked, you know, what was I talking about this time to myself, and this time I was aware that most of my self-talk was, I bet they can't hear me. I should try this. I bet they can't hear me. Alright. So, hello, Mohammed. Not lagging for me. Is it lagging for you guys? As far as I can tell, I'm okay on this end. And I'm trying to decide where I want to blow stuff up. Puppies, why would you be so mean all the time? Chicken? Hey! Chill out. You're too much. Yeah, we could do the beach again. That's always a nice open space. What I want to do is I think we have a better chance of doing more trap mines. Mrs. A! Eggy, come here, Egg. Come sit with me. Will you come chill with me? Will you play Vidges with me? Are you mad? What are you mad about? Why? Why would you do such a thing? Come here. Come here. Alright, sit right here with me. We're gonna chill. We're gonna play Vidges with these cool people on the internets. Alright, you gonna be chill? Mrs. Egala? Alright. So anyway, Eggy, chill. No, you can't have that cookie. Alright. Hey, Jack Daniel. Vidges. So I think, yeah, we could do the, we could set up some trap mines on the beach. It's a nice open area, and I don't want to do it. I did want to do it in a big area like downtown where I think it's more likely to crash quickly. So let's do it on. Let's go to the beach. I mean, it doesn't really matter the difficulty that I set it at, but also I'm downloading a game. I'm slowly downloading and catching up on my library here. But I'm also uploading a couple of videos, so you might see a couple of videos on YouTube pop up while I'm doing this. Yep, I do have platinum. I got all the regular trophies. I want to say back in October of last year, and then I did grounded and permadeath. What are you doing? I did grounded and permadeath back in January. So Although with permadeath, with gaming, I have a low tolerance for frustration, so I just did per chapter with that. This is currently the only platinum I have on my PS4, PS5. I used to like to platinum in every game, but I don't,
Yeah, that's gotta be it.
some things like for example, on the first Red Dead Redemption, back on like the PS3, I believe, I got every trophy for that. Back with Red Dead Redemption 2, I was trying to do that, but I got to that small game hunter mission that you can do for the lady that does the whatchamacallit, taxidermy stuff. I got to that mission and I was like, no. Uh-oh. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? Okay. Okay, I just wanted to make sure, because I'm like, I swear I did it this time. Mesbian, so I love that name, I'm sorry. That's great. Alright, so hyperlinks, I think I told you that I would write your name first. So anyway, the challenge, is I'm gonna try to place 1,000 trap mines. We're gonna see if we can do that. I was wondering, because I have a heck of a time counting these as I do it. And I don't know how this will work, so if you guys would not mind helping me count, then that would be much appreciated, because actually I'll probably let you guys do the counting if you guys are up for that. I don't know how to add a counter, and I don't know if even if you can add a counter here. I feel like you should be able to, but well, anyway, you guys can help me count if you don't mind. Ooh, I like how there's footprints. Sorry, I get distracted easily. We'll start out with spelling out hyperlinks, as I promised, and then we'll go from there. It's hard to spell them out like this. Alright, that's 4. I'm totally gonna lose count of this, though. I don't know if there's a way to do a counter. That's probably something I should have looked into. Alright. So, it's so hard to do them in a straight line here. Damn it. That's 8. Ellie is amazing. Thank you, Jack Daniel. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta run, you gotta run. Well, thank you, hyperlinks. We're almost through the 8. I think that's 16. This will crash the PS5 or the PS4. Oh, it's a little bit too much. Well, whatever. This will crash the PS4 20. I'm not sure the exact amount It was somewhere over 300, but... Oh. Get up, Ellie. This Y is going to be a bitch. 24, thank you. God. Alright. That's 28. Yeah. Alright, let me do the other part of this Y. Chicken. You guys are being super mean. Alright, I got high. Chill out. Chickles McRickles. Yeah. There's lots of borking. Was that 40? I think that was 40. Alright. Thank you. Dang it. That should be 44. Anyway, while I do this, Hyperlink suggested a Q&A. I don't know if you guys are interested in doing that. But if you are, I can answer questions, although I reserve the right to not answer, you know, certain questions. But, this can be a ask me almost anything kind of thing. What are we at now? Shit, I've already lost count. This is why I need support. I want to say that was 44, but I'm on the 48 string. I don't know if anyone's still tracking this. Yeah, we're on 48, I think. Yeah, it's so easy to lose count as you do this. I'm pretty sure it's 48. It might be that we get to 1,000-ish. Oh, are we on 52? Hello, no Jacob. Alright, we'll say 52. Oh, you guys have already met the dogs. Eggy is my baby. We also have a Mr. Fuzzy, who's a Jack Russell, and a chicken, who's a evil Chihuahua. The PS4 would crash somewhere over 300. I want to say, who was it that tested that? Was it Specializer? I want to say it was Specializer that tested it. And I think that they got to, on the PS4, they got somewhere in the 400s, I think. I lost count when I crashed it on mine. I was downtown, too. But yeah, I think it's somewhere in there. PS5 can handle much more, so we're going to see if it can handle 1,000. Does anyone know where we're at? Oh, I want to say it was 56, 60. I think someone said 60. Yeah, was the last one. Questions. My age. I am in my early 30s. Someone asked if I was going to play the part 1, and Yeah, sure, if there's interest after I finish this grounded playthrough for part 2, I can do part 1. I have to make sure I'm at the right letter here. Alright, we're at 60 and we're starting on the letter E. After your name, I just might start randomly placing these to speed up the pace. That should be 68, I think. I like how it keeps all my footprints too, for, well, many of them. Will I play factions for part 1 with followers? Well, I can now because I signed up for PS Plus when I was trying to get a PS5. 69. What is that, 72 now? Thank you. So I'd like to play factions, although I'm kind of hesitant to because that game's been out for what, 7 or 8 years now, and it's got to be full of veterans that would just destroy me instantly. Sorry, I was catching up on the chat. You know, we're gonna see where it stops us here. Will I be sticking with Twitch for a while? Well, I had a lot of people that wanted me to move to streaming on YouTube, and I'd like to try it, but something's happened when I try to broadcast. I get this weird, well, basically it wants me to verify my phone, which, you know, fine. I've done that like 3 times, before. So I say, okay, I'll verify. And then it takes me a page and it says, you already verified your phone. And I'm like, well, yeah, I know. I did that. Then if I go back and I try again, it just does the same thing. It tells me I need to verify. I click the link to verify. It tells me I already verified my phone, and then it just doesn't let me broadcast on YouTube. So, until I can figure out what I did to YouTube to cause it to hate me that way, I tried today to go up on my actual PC and try the verification too, and I did the 2-step, which I could have sworn I've already done for this, but the 2-step verification. I did it on the on the PC, and when I did, it still doesn't change. I came down here and it didn't work. So basically, if I can't get that working, then it'll just be on Twitch. And of course, I'll still upload the streams to YouTube for people that can't use Twitch or don't like Twitch. I wish I could do it on YouTube sometimes, but it just, I don't know why I keep getting that error. I think I missed some questions in here. How many hours do I have in this game? So Luke Taylor, who's an awesome dude in the comments, used an app to check back on like June 3rd to see how many hours I played, because it doesn't tell you. And on June 3rd I had 651, and I've been playing every day since then, so I have to assume it's somewhere over 700 now. It's my guesstimate. I think we got the first part of your name. Thank you. We got hyper. I think we're at like 104, 112, 112. Thanks. See, this is why I need you guys to help me, because I am so bad at counting this. Back when I had, I first started getting a bunch of subscribers, and so when I did like the first 100, I did a trap mine celebration, and then 200, I did 200 trap mines, and then when I got to 300 people, I did 300 trap mines. But to do that, because I wasn't broadcasting yet, I decided to do it in grids of 25 so I could better count it. And then after 300, the subscriber count just exploded. So it became every 1,000. And we'll see if we can do 1,000 here. So we're on the L. Part of my problem is, have you guys ever seen that John Mulaney bit where he's talking about writing on a poster board, and then we'll do the big ass Y, and then you get to the end and you realize you ran out of space and you made a mistake. So that happens sometimes too, with trap mines in this game. But I think we'll be okay here. We'll just go around that rock if we need to. We're on the L. I think that's 116. Is that you, Avon? I don't know if that's Avon or a fan of Avon. Yeah, John Mulaney is I love him. Awesome hyperlinks, you are amazing. Does it tell me where we're at now? I think I'm on 120. Shazam. I remember you, Avon. I just, you have a different name here, so I was like, I didn't recognize you until you said that. Hyperlinks. Gotta do another Y, damn. Alright. I can also write Avon. I might stop with the names after that though, because it's much slower. I could try to spell it. Gosh. That would take a minute. Let's see. Alright, hyperlinks. And I thought if this channel, if people still like to watch me play, after I do this, I might play part 1. And after that, I might play other games if people are interested. I mean, I'm gonna play them anyway, but I guess it's better to say I might broadcast myself playing other games if other people are interested. Alright, so we're on the inn. And we need a big ass inn. I'm happy to say that my search terms are no longer Mostly like the ones that drive people to my website or my YouTube page are no longer mostly sexual terms. So that's neat. It's like The Last of Us Part 2 and 4 out of 5 categories. Whereas for the longest time it was like big ass because I used big ass for some of my explosion videos and things like that. Vinny asked, "What are my favorite games?" Well, let's see. On the PlayStation, of course, The Last of Us. Um, Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2. I like the latest God of War. For sports games, I play baseball. Badly, but I do it. I do play, and maybe it's not fair of me, but I tried that online one time and just really didn't like it. Um, so I've been hesitant to try it again, and then they kind of irritate me in that they never released a single player DLC, and they've just been releasing online stuff for the last forever. So I'm pretty sure that Grand Theft Auto 5, didn't it originally come out on the PS3? I want to say it did. And thus I want to say that I bought it um, on the PS3. Then when I bought a PS4, I bought the PS4 version because it wasn't backwards compatible. Um, and I really, really love the single player for that. In fact, I might load it up and play it again because it's been 3 or 4 years since um it's been about 3 or 4 years since I played it. So I'd like to play the single player story again, but yeah. The online is I don't know. I didn't really enjoy it when I tried it that one time. Red Dead Online, the thing is like I like the shooty parts of Red Dead Redemption, but when I play online, I honestly I just want to go into hunter and fisher mode. You know, I want my character to be like a mountain man that just hunts and fishes and trades their furs, you know. And from what I heard about online for Red Dead Redemption 2 is that it becomes um like a battle royale where people are trying to kill you. And I'm just like, that's just not what I want to do. I want to do the boring stuff online. And I have heard there are server issues with that. I was really sad because for the longest time, like on my PS4, I had way too much like stuff saved on my PS4, so I didn't have room for that update that causes everybody to constantly remark on, you know, how cold it is and what Arthur is wearing. And I was like, great, I could play single player whenever I want to and not have to deal with that annoying error. Um, but then when I downloaded the update to The Last of Us, I had to clear some room, and I accidentally cleared too much room, so it downloaded that update. And now I'm pretty sure I have the stupid error where they say it's cold. Fuzzy, why? They're being very loud today. Stop! Fatty! They're barking because you guys can't hear it, but there's like a siren going off in the distance. I'm not too far from a main room. Stop! 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 Whenever they hear something like that, they're just like, I'm gonna bark at it. Chicken? Chicken? Oh shit. Wrong one. I was like, why isn't it let me throw this trap? Okay. Chicken! I'm trying to do something very important. I'm trying to blow up shit up. Ay, ay, ay. So, oh shit, I messed up. Where are we at? That completes the original 4. Woo, hyperlinks, you are amazing. Wait, did I skip a letter? I think I did. Shit. Excuse my language. So, this should be a K. I don't know what I was trying to do with this. Oh shit. Damn it. I have too many and it won't let me pick these up, so this K is gonna be kind of jacked up hyperlinks. My apologies. For whatever reason, once you get a bunch of trap mines in, it does that. It's like, F you, you don't get to pick these up. Oh yeah, someone asked favorite TV shows. I have a bunch. This is a K, by the way. Ignore that. I have a bunch of favorite TV shows. I like comedies a lot. And I watch a lot of those. I like a lot of stuff on HBO, so I was super excited when I heard that the show was going to be on HBO, because generally I like a lot of stuff on HBO. Yeah, it looks like an R, but it's a K. It just won't let me pick this up. It's terrible. I hate you. I hate you, thing. Move. Oh, yeah, I love The Office, Parks and Recreation, The Good Place, Community. I've been watching, well, I watched it when it came out, but I've been watching it again. The Righteous Gemstones on HBO. It's pretty funny. I kind of like the guy that does that. What's his name? Danny McBride. Whenever he does something with Walter Goggins, it's really funny. He did Righteous Gemstones, and he did a show called Vice Principals. I love Killing Eve. It is a fun show. I like the two leads a lot. I probably have a super crush on Villanelle. So yes, I like Killing Eve. I think that does it. I don't know what number we're at. Where are we at, hyperlinks? You are awesome, hyperlinks. Villanelle is amazing. I love her so much. Even though she's a psycho and, you know, psycho murderer, but her character is so fun to me. Alright. It's just a fun show, too. Hyperlinks. You get the honor. Ignore this. let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna cover this up with Ellie. And I wonder if it'll let me zoom out enough. There we go, sort of. Ta-da! Let's get a picture. I'm getting used to the UI for this. It's just slightly different, and I like some things better than sharing on the PS4, but there's some things I miss about sharing on the PS4. Like, when you share on this, you can either, it automatically defaults to sharing um, the last hour. You can select to share previous gameplay, but the problem with the previous gameplay is you can only record in certain blocks of like it's like 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, and I don't know, that just I wish I could specify the block I want a little bit more than they let you. How much do I pay? How much should I pay for the PS5? So I bought the the disc version. Hello, Micro, and Angel number. I missed it. And wait, no wait, Angel, you've been here for a minute. Flounder. Hello, Flounder. I bought the disc version of the PS5 from the PS Direct site. I got free shipping. And so I think with tax and everything, it was like $5.33 and some change. But for me, it's been worth it because it's very smooth. I don't know. I've enjoyed it so far. It's kind of got me wanting to play a bunch of old games that I love as well. So I've been loading some games, like I loaded Red Dead Redemption 2. It's not old, but and I'm gonna load God of War again. My fastest playthrough time. So this is why when people suggest, well, I'm gonna put Avon's name on here. Wait. Avon, I'm gonna do just the Avon because it's getting to be where I can't adjust once I place them. Well, it lets me do it here, but it won't let me do it over there. Anyway. My fastest playthrough time I think was 12 hours, and that was my cheats run. My longest was I think my grounded playthrough was something like it was something ridiculous like 34 hours or something like that. And honestly, this current grounded playthrough I'm doing might end up being longer than that because I'm farting around way more than I did when I played on my own. But I don't know, maybe it won't be because when I first played, there were certain points where I had to die like a good 300 times. So, we'll see this time. How many have I placed now? Hyperlinks? Do you know? 216. Nice. Um, Zimp asked if I finished the game in every difficulty. Yeah, that's exactly what I did actually. So I mentioned this in one of the times I broadcasted, but um, I am normally a huge wuss when it comes to scary games. So when I played this game for the first time, I really like I love the story of part one, and I think the hardest I was ever able to play it on was moderate, and that's just because I love the story and I kind of forced myself through it. Um, so I when I played this one, I started on very light the first time. Hello, goldfish. And then what I did is I went back and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna, you know, move my way up the difficulties and play through just because I just really, you know, I just really love the game, I guess. So I played it on the next difficulty, then I played it on the next and the next. And I think by October or November, I had played up to about Survivor. I want to say it was. So then in January, I was holding off on Grounded and Permadeath because I didn't know if I had the willpower. Um, and then some stuff went down, and I kind of just played through it all. So I did Grounded, and then I went and did Permadeath, and thus completed every level. Talking about hunting in Red Dead Redemption. I did, how many playthroughs of that did I do? I did like, I want to say it was 5 playthroughs. Um, and I did one as just like my first playthrough where I, uh, just enjoyed the game. I played the next playthrough, my first playthrough I generally did like a good guy playthrough, the one with high honor. And that's just the natural way I played Arthur. So I was like, the second time I'm gonna play Arthur and I'm gonna make him the biggest jerk. Um, but I couldn't do it all the time, so the second time I played it, he was just more of a slightly less honorable Arthur. And then, oh, we're starting to lose audio. I wonder what'll happen if this crashes. Anyway. Oh, so the third time I went back and played Red Dead again. I did do a bad guy playthrough and felt bad the whole time. Um, and then I did a fourth playthrough, which was the like Arthur the Hunter slash Trapper guy playthrough. I love doing this with trap mines. So the Walking Dead games, the Telltale games, I actually really like those. but I haven't played all of them yet. Like I played the first one and the second one, but I think there's a part 3 and a part 4, or at least a part 3, um, that I didn't finish yet. Sorry, I'm looking back through the chat here. Alright. Yeah, I like them. I would say, I don't want to get into spoilers, but I thought that the first one was pretty emotional. And I just, I like the story a lot. We're almost done with Avon, who has also been really helpful with learning Discord stuff. Uh-oh. What in the world? Hold on, someone at the door. 1 second. Mrs. Eggy, you are being so mean. I'm sorry, I'm here. Um, but someone dropped off a package, I think, and the dogs are not into that at all. Egg! I swear. So the one that's being loud right now is Egg. Well, her actual name is Aowen, but we call her Egg for short. I will pose this for you to get a screenshot, Avon. Don't you worry. Mrs. Egg, you're causing barking across the world right now. Eggala! There's no one out there. You don't need to defend the house. In fact, I don't care. I don't care about the package. Chill. Alright. How's that, Avon? Do you want this or you want photo mode like? There you go, Avon. Let me know when you're good. Nega mind. I don't know. What does that mean? Alright. No problem. Thank you. Egg? Egg! I have no idea. Is it Italian? Yeah, speed run time for trap mines. Let's see where we go. I got my sound back when I moved the further away from them. Hyperlinks, do you think your counter will be able to keep up if I'm going faster? Do I not have work today? I do not. Um, I guess you could say my work allows for flexibility. So basically I finished the project I was working on well ahead of the due date, and now I'm done. At least for this week. So basically it was like a 4-ish day work week. It's nice. I'm not gonna complain at all. That's what I really love about where I currently work, is that it provides me a lot of flexibility, and that's kind of like the biggest benefit for me. Yes. Watching silly videos at work is awesome. How we doing counting these hyperlinks when I go at this rate? Anna is on summer break. Cool, cool, cool. I miss summer break. But at the same time, I enjoy. We're just gonna get into some rambles here, but uh, I was always worried about once you get into your 30s, and TV shows always act like that's like a big downer. But honestly, there's a lot of things I enjoy about being in my 30s now. But yeah, freedom. I am. My life is more stable. Um, and I have more freedom because uh of that, really. Um, I'm comfortable with myself, and I'm comfortable with what I want to do, and just a less anxious about things. Yeah, it's like it's nice, it's nice. I don't know, it's not, there's downsides to being an adult for sure, but there's, I spent so long when I was a teen and in my, early 20s thinking, oh no, I'm gonna be getting older, and I always remember this one episode of Friends where Rachel was like super depressed because she was about to turn 30, and I think it also might have been because she wasn't married yet or something like that. But in my mind I'm like, oh no, man, I'm just gonna be so depressed when I get up to that age, and nope. It's like any other, it's like It probably does. I think it's starting to push them. So Avon pointed out that there's some rendering issues, and I think it's starting to. I'm gonna move away from these right now. Do you like the Final Fantasy remake, Anna? I played the original long ago, but I haven't tried this one yet. Yeah, after the age of 21, it's like, yeah, whatever. I honestly forget what age I am sometimes. I'm like, wait, what age am I again? What's your favorite Final Fantasy game? I wonder, did they change a lot of the story for the remake, or is it the story mostly the same? I played 10 too, 10 as well. Well, now I can't remember what the last one I played in full was. Oh man, what was that one? I'd remember it if I saw it, but I can't remember which number it was. That's right. It is. After 21, it's just a number. Really, at least in the US, the only big milestone after 21 is like, I think at 25 is when you can start renting cars. If you wanted to do that. And there's like certain political offices you can't, I want to say Congress is something like 28 and the presidency is like 35. You know, so if any of you want to run for president, that's the age. I think. It's been a minute. I wish that I could, hello, Kitchen Pie. 420, nice. 360, no scope, 420, 69. Yeah, basically, it's like, once you get to that age, you're like, oh, I'm in full adult mode. Although like, it for several years after turning 21, I enjoyed being able to go into, uh, you know, a business and get alcohol if I wanted it without having to try to, you know, hope I can not get carded. I remember being like 17 or something like that and trying to go to a restaurant and hoping that I could just be like, oh, I forgot my ID, and then they would just give me alcohol. And it never worked. Never worked. Actually, when I was 20, I got to study abroad in England for about 6 months. So when I flew there, I was suddenly legal to drink a little bit earlier. And I had a really good time in England. Kitchen Pie asked, how did I build my YouTube so fast? I never know what to say to this question because not that I don't want subscribers or anything, but this has just always been something that I did because I enjoyed doing it. And so uh, so it's like it's not like I'm not trying to get subscribers. It's more of like when I started, especially with the Last of Us videos. At first I was uploading them for a friend, and then a larger group of friends that I had made online that were into the game, and it would be, things that I thought they would like, or here's how I play it. If you want to see, this is me trying to get all the details and all the dialogue, so all that stuff. Um, so, eventually, I really enjoyed sharing things that I thought were funny or cool or interesting on here. It's like, it feels like discovering something and sharing it um, with others for the first time, although a lot of this stuff is probably stuff that someone has seen before, but anyway. Um, it then just became um, uploading things that I enjoyed watching, and also hopefully my friends would enjoy watching. And so I wasn't against getting more subscribers, but and uploading things that I enjoyed, and I was trying to edit to them so that they were just more enjoyable for myself and others to watch. So, I guess it's just I never thought too much about like blowing up on YouTube. It was just more of, hey, I really enjoy doing this, and I want to share that with other people. And for whatever reason, I've been really fortunate in that YouTube is pushing it to other people who I'm excited to say also enjoy what I'm doing. So this is my long, woohoo, hyperlinks 500! This is my long, rambling answer to saying it wasn't exactly intentional. Like, I didn't go into this thinking, I'm gonna become this big YouTuber, and I'm not even saying that I'm a big YouTuber now or anything, but, I didn't go into this thinking, I want to skyrocket my subs, or, like, it was just, for fun. And if other people enjoyed it too, that would be super awesome. So I guess in short, I'm just enjoying the ride and looking forward to seeing where this goes, and I hope I get to enjoy this with you all for a while, a long time. You might be getting some lag, I wonder, because of just the sheer amount of trap mines I have. It's over 500 now thanks to hyperlinks. Because if I was trying to track this on my own, there's just no way I'd know. I get into a zone, and it's like, especially like with some of the big trap mine experience I've done in the past, or experiments I've done in the past, it's kind of like when you go, when you drive, and then you drive someplace and you realize you don't really remember the trip over. It gets like that where you just get in this groove with trap mines, so it gets really hard to count, so I appreciate hyperlinks. Will I be doing gameplay today? Yeah, I was thinking, we would play some games if, or play, sorry, I got distracted by the chat. I was thinking that I'd play on the grounded playthrough, because once I get into, a playthrough, I just like to keep rolling with it, honestly. So I've had an itch to go back to it since yesterday, but I had to rest my throat because I don't think I'm used to talking this much. Hey, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I recognize it. Ivum, Avum, Eivum. I'm gonna try. Please correct me if I say this wrong. Aditya, Aditya. I hope I pronounced that right. Yeah, I really thought it would overload by now too. So I want to try to get to 1,000, and if I can get to 1,000, awesome. I might. I don't know if I want to. We'll just see if it lets me get to 1,000. Honestly, I have no idea what'll happen if the game crashes. Aditya? Aditya? Is that right? And would you prefer I called you that or Avon? Aditya. That is an awesome name. I love basically all names but my own, because I just think my name is boring. So especially whenever I learn a new name, I'm like, that name's so awesome. Well, I don't mind as long as I'm pronouncing it right. I don't mind using whatever you prefer. Just, and I would work hard to use the correct pronunciation. Adi? I like that. I like that, Adi. Is that right, Adi? I like that too. If you don't mind me using Adi, I'd like to use Adi, because that's... I like that. That's a cool nickname. It makes me think of a friend I had in college. And he was in the apartment across from mine, and his name was Abdu. And he was from Libya. And but the way he pronounced it was so much cooler than I can pronounce it. And I just loved saying Abdu. I don't know why. I don't know why that was just like that was like ABDU. Abdu. Like and he said it a little bit better than I do. That's what I'm saying. Like he said it in a much cooler way. Also introduced me to Libyan food, and it was freaking amazing. Nash Hothron. Did I pronounce that right? Nash Hothron. Sam. I loved you in Uncharted 4, Sam. Oh, someone asked if my nickname, if I have any nicknames, so, yeah, like I accept all variations of the name Caitlin, um, because there's like 400 ways to spell this name, so I just accept any way you want to spell it. Um, so I accept any spelling, and most people call me, well, I don't know. Most people call me Caitlin. People really familiar with me, will call me Kate, or, uh, my, people that I'm, like, family and people that I'm really close to, call me Kates, or sometimes the Kates. Actually, my mom used to call me the Kates. And I'll accept, you know, any of those. Whatever. You can call me Cake. Now, Kates, the plural Kates, was the other one. But cake is also kind of funny. Hey, it's like that song right now, that cake by the ocean. I keep on hoping we'll eat cake by the ocean. Oh, that's terrible, though, in context. Alright, wait. So this is starting to feel kinda like we're close to pushing the limits. Hyperlinks, where are we at? Please and thank you. $612. I like how Ellie is sinking down into this. Is it a rock or sand or sandy rocks? Alright, 612. No, it doesn't feel like. I think we're starting to lose some frame rate. I don't know for sure because I don't have the ability to count it on this thing, but I feel like we are. It was clipping, I'm telling you. Or something. See, look. I think right here. Okay, I need to get a photo. You're gonna have sand in your shoes. Ellie. Ellie. You're gonna have sand in your shoes. Oh gosh. I'm easily amused. So I don't know what's gonna happen if this game crashes. Like, I don't know if I'll lose you guys on the stream. Or will you guys see, uh, will you guys see the blue screen if it crashes, or will it just cut once it cuts out of game footage? Oh, the funny thing I realized is that the game considers Share Factory, which is what I use to edit. It considers that game footage. So maybe one time I'll record, the process of me adding dumb things to videos. Yeah, I'm really starting to think it might crash soon. Where are we at, hyperlinks? Por favor, senor. 636. We're I want to say Specializer was getting to about this point when his was crashing. What do you say? Do we push it or do you guys want to stop? My PS5 is weirdly fine. Like, let me take my headset off just to make sure. Yeah, my PS5 isn't really making much noise at all. It's definitely looking like I'm losing frame rate, but well, I want to push it, but also I don't want to damage my precious. It should be on 60 FPS. Well, let me make sure. Yeah. I don't know, does it damage the PlayStation if it crashes? That's something that makes me hesitant. My PS4, I was less hesitant with because, uh, it honestly was in its older ages anyway, and I was thinking, worst case scenario, I'll get one of the newer versions of the PS4. But with the PS5, it was such a B to get this thing that I'm a little bit more hesitant on crashing it. It's actually not though. Like, I wonder if you guys can let me get close to it. I need to buy a longer extension, but puppy, shh! We're trying to listen to the PS4 or PS5. You can kind of hear it, but it's not very. It's like it's not hot. This thing's a freaking tank. I love it. You guys bark too much. We gotta talk about this sometime. Alright, let's push it a little bit more. We'll see where it goes. If my precious baby PS5 seems fine, then I'm gonna try it at least this one time. And my volume has gotten so low. Hold on one second, let me find the dang volume thing on this. There we go. I was fixing my sound, sorry. Wait, mathematically, will we stop on 666? Is that where we're at? Before I put down any more? Alright. We'll put some more. So we need to put 8 down more, or 8 down, no. 8 down more. We need to put down 10 more. And then we'll have a conference at that time and decide what we want to do. A lot of people are pushing for 666. So wait, I think it's 2 more that I need, right? Okay. 4 and then 2. Alright, 2 more. And that's 666. So let me check, just to make sure with all my people that have stuck through this whole thing here. Do you want to do stop at 666 or go to try for 1,000? Yeah, there's a ton. They're all over this beach. Except for over here. We got 1,000. 669. 1,000. We're not going to be able to sign. I don't know what to do. I think the majority want to keep pushing at least a little bit more. I know that some people want the 666. And I'm sorry. Majority rule wants us to push a little bit further, so we're going to push a little bit further. Although this 666 is a nice amount. If we stop here, it's the furthest from home I've ever been. I'm done. Okay, so if we stop here, it's 669. True, it will crash my game. I'm so torn on this, you guys. I both want to push the limits, but I just don't know. Wait, is this at least... This might be too many Ellie's apart. Let's see. Yeah, that might be too many Ellie's apart. I want to shoot that seagull. Hold on. Alright. Damn it. Oh, sorry. There you go, hyperlinks. I dropped 2 for you. Will it let me fuck up Abby's boat? I did this once. I did a video a long time ago where I filled up her boat with like a shit, like basically every inch of the floor was covered in trap mines, and then I blew it up. It was a good time. It's not recording my splashing. Well, I think that the memory is... Yeah, definitely effing with it. Check that out. I don't have to splash. Is it remembering footsteps? It is. Yeah, it's starting to cut things to survive. Hello, Maze. Come back here, water. So, spaced out 857 trap mines. Let's see. I don't know, man. It's getting close. Oh shit, 700. I'm gonna go up in that cave. Adi is a big fan of us stopping here. And I do value his opinion. So I am seriously torn on this. And I don't know. I wish I could set up a poll on this thing. Like, stop here or go. Yeah, I'm not sure. I've had it crash once so far. When I was trying to place, when I was trying to do the 14K celebration. Hold on. Come on. Come on, thing. So, I found a box I can kick. And this is kind of my life right at this second. Hold on. Oh, I'd use explosive arrows on it, but I'd be afraid to set off the trap mines. F you, Abby. I'm gonna move your cooler out into the water. So go ahead. I think Hyperleak put in a straw poll. Please go to said straw poll and I don't think the mine will blow, or the box will blow up the mines, but let's try it. Because if this is how this ends, that would be funny enough for it to be acceptable for me. I doubt it will, though. The only things that I've ever seen blow up these mines are proximity to the enemy. Nope. But this fucker is going into the water. Excuse my language, but I'm excited to kick this into the water. Although the water's kind of messed up right now because of all the trap mines. I kind of wish I could mod the box so that it would be recognized as an enemy. Where is it? F your cooler, Abby. You make me lose my knife. Well, your cooler is out to sea. I kicked it to where I can't get it anymore. I wonder if you can, if you do something out of bounds. Yep, her cooler went out to sea there. Alright, let's see. What are my results showing? I only have 6 votes though, but the majority, 4 to 2, say to continue. Yeah, this is... Well, it'll kill any buried turtles, but if the turtles like craters, then it could benefit them in the long run. Honestly, I have no idea. Alright, well, I'm just going to continue for now. The box does not have any water physics. It's like the devs thought that no one would have the patience or the lack of life to kick that out there. Oh, man. I always like this little detail that they were camped out here. It did seem like from the notes that Abby was in Santa Barbara with Lev for some time before they were caught. Which really makes me wonder how much reach the rattlers have. If a a relatively large boat can wash up in a, I mean, it's relatively visible beach and sit there with people camped out on the beach for so long without them noticing. Yeah, that's Abby's camp right here. Well, that's what you assume because there is a recent fire and a cooler and like stuff that people would use if they were camped out here for a minute. And it's near the boat, so I always assumed that's where maybe she and Lev got tired of camping out in a boat. Oh, 1 second, I need a drink. Yeah, the rattlers, they don't, like, you don't learn a whole lot about them. You can find notes and then it's just basically what you see in game. Um, from what I can tell, they were uh, a group of people in Santa Barbara that decided that they didn't want to do any actual, like, work, so when they catch people... Oh, wait, I think I did uneven there. When they catch people, they make them their slaves to farm and probably do other work. And whoever they are, they have police gear. Hey, Hyper, we got a updated count. 760, holy shit. Man, Adi, you really want to stop. I respect it. I respect your care for my PS5. Well, I imagine that they were a group that, I don't
This
know.
looks promising.
Ellie mentions that the military didn't seem to really get out here when the outbreak hit. So, um, and it probably a lot of people went to evacuation zones, and the people left behind, at least some of them formed the Rattlers. Yeah, it might crash. I'm trying to spread it out a bit so it's not as hard on it. Hyperlink says 792. Oh snap, we're at 800. My PS5's still quiet. The colors are getting a little wonky though. Oh no, we're not gonna extend forever. We're going to the max I'm gonna do is 1,000. I don't know if it'll let me get there though. I've had it happen once when I was setting trap mines at the gate when I was trying to do the 14K celebration. I was doing the same pattern that I eventually went with. Um, well, yeah, thereabouts. But I was making like a bigger 14K, and in the process, I think I was on the 4 and it crashed. Um, I think it crashed though because it was so like I was making some big old numbers. So the second time what I did was I I decided I don't want to try that whole thing again. I don't know if it'll work, so I made a big circle of trap mines that I was gonna have Ellie jump down into, and I slowed time down. Um, and I thought it would be cool, but even with slow time, the explosions went off, but like her death animation started really early, so you didn't really get to see them, and I was just like, I can't use this. So need to find some other space to put them in here. Oh yeah, we're gonna, if we make it to a stopping point without crashing, we're gonna compile this real good. Future free. Hello from the UK. I like my time in the UK. Actually, I love London. I don't usually like being in big cities at all, but I really, 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 really enjoyed London. It's an awesome. What crown thing? Who where? Oh no, I'm trying to blow up the whole beach. Actually, I'm trying to see if it's gonna let me place 1,000 trap mines. Yeah, where are we at? 876? I think that beats Specializer's PS4 record. This is a PS5, so it might allow us to do more than that. Yeah, this might break off California. I remember when I was a kid, that was a thing that I heard, like, people believed that there'd be a big earthquake and California would break off, and honestly, that's something I heard as a kid, and I don't actually know if that's even possible. I don't think it is. Or it would have to be like such a huge earthquake that it would be insane. I don't know. Well, hopefully there isn't a big one. I don't think the mines, for whatever reason, don't despawn. Like, you can still see Avon and Hyperlink over there. It's okay. You made it for the conclusion. Hyper the link. Do you know where we're at now? 916. Holy shit, I can't believe it got this far. Oh my god. Oh shit, we have been doing this. Oh no! No!